Good morning, afternoon or evening, depending on what time of day you're watching this, or indeed whereabouts in the world you are. I'm MoD.
I'm Watson.
And we're back with F1 2012. Excuse me if I snort a little during this recording, or Watson, because we're both rather... Well, I don't know about you, Watson, but I'm definitely come down with something.
My throat is killing me. I've tried to record quite a few videos in the past couple of days, and I've had to abandon them completely.
When we've had no choice but to record this now. As we record this, it is Thursday evening. We usually do this on the Saturday or the Sunday before it goes up on the Monday. Excuse me. And we've got no choice because I'm going away next week. Or this week as you're watching this now.
Yes, we need to record two races this week. This is the first of the two. Before MoD goes away on a holiday.
So, without further ado, let us should we try that again then? Good morning, afternoon or evening, blah 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 blah. I'm MoD.
I'm Watson.
And we're back with F1 2012, and where are we this time, sir?
We are at the Indian Grand Prix. I've forgotten the name since... We are at the Buddh International Circuit.
Good man, good man.
Ah, yes, nice save.
Yes, well, there's 4 races left. I'm mathematically out of contention now. I've got 103 points, but there's only 100 left to go, so 223 points. And the lead of the championship is Jenson Button. He's followed by Vettel, Alonso, and Watson is, you're what, 22 points back? Or is that 32 points? You're 32 points behind, aren't you?
32 points, yeah.
Yes.
I'm still within contention, just we need to get Button away from the first place position.
I was going to say, if you could catch up with Vettel, that'll be easy enough. Button won't consistently stay in the top, but yeah. Anyway, that's the drivers.
For the constructors, now we are still in contention here as long as we can get some decent 1-2 finishes.
Yeah, no pressure, MoD.
No pressure, MoD. Get your consistency going. Just like my talking is very consistent. No breaks or stutters in my talking. There's always stutters in my talking. Bloody hell. Now, Vodafone McLaren, 350 points. Red Bull, 1 point behind as we go into India. And then a further... A further 55 points behind Red Bull. So 56 points off the lead. Sauber in 3rd place. It's coming down to the wire. I think it's going to be Brazil for both the drivers and the constructors.
Oh, that'll be fun. Without further ado, let's hit A, get into the race, and begin.
Oh, wrong button. There we go.
How did you hit the wrong button?
I was still in the constructors, so when I pressed B, then instinctively pressed A to ready up, and then that just like went to my difficulty settings and that, so I had to press B, scroll down, and...
Right, today's race, I have... You alright?
Bonus round!
Oh dear. Let's say with me today, in the commentary box as it were, I've got Sooty. Our wonderful long-haired cat. Yeah, today the cats decided to come to my room and harass me. Usually they don't because it involves effort going up the stairs.
Yeah, usually they just stay down here with me, in the front room.
So he's just sat behind me and minding his own business.
Nope.
Oh, R&D. Before we even do anything else, R&D. Oh, got another pointless one.
Reduce engine... Didn't we just have engine wear?
Yeah, and there's no point because we don't get through engines. I'm just going to do normal. Do we want to do the R&D or not? Just so we can say we've done them all throughout the season.
I'm doing it, but if you don't want to do it, that's completely up to you, because I want to know if it does it for both cars at the same time.
I'll do it. Before we do start, I think it's fair to say to the people watching at home, we actually did practice off cam for the first time ever.
Yes, if you looked at my screen just then, by the way, and saw all of the different setups, we had Lewis, or the Gamosaurus, and MoD and me all comparing setups in the chat. We were really trying hard to get a good setup for this track.
Lewis has been brilliant for helping us both out with our setups. I mean,
well, fuck.
I've been trying to learn a bit from... so I should say relearn a bit from my days in Gran Turismo when I used to tune cars up then. But, so we're supposed to get 67% of the lap on the throttle. How's that mental? And in 3 laps in a row?
I might have lost a wing already.
Already? We've only just started.
Whoa, no brakes, no brakes.
Well, anyway, it is practice, Mr. Watson. So you know what that means?
Yep.
F1 news time! And
F1 news!
And hopefully if we can do the next race, or record the next race on Monday, it means we'll have watched the Canadian Grand Prix and be able to bring people news that's happened after the Grand Prix. But the big news for this week is, well, I think you were talking about it in the chat with Mr. Gamosaurus before, weren't you?
Yes, this is the one which we mentioned before, but nothing had come of it then. Now, you'll remember I said that both Ferrari and Mercedes had done some tyre testing for Pirelli in regards to the 2014 tyres. Now, unfortunately, I say unfortunately because I don't like them, Ferrari, because they used the 2011 car, they've used an older car which isn't in any way related to the way their current car drives, and they have used what is not... Yeah, they sent off their non-current race drivers, as far as I'm aware. So they've used, like, regular test drivers or something that they have. They are completely in the clear as far as the FIA are concerned. However, Mercedes used their 2013 car and their 2013 drivers. And I just killed what appears to be the Force India pitman engineer.
Oh, well done.
No, so Mercedes are due to appear before a tribunal at the FIA. A date has not been set for this, but it does look like they are fucked.
Well, Mercedes, they've gone and said, "Oh, we welcome the chance to actually say something now. We actually want to say to the FIA, this is what's happened." So, because no one else apparently knew that Mercedes and Pirelli were doing these tests. I don't know what to make of that to myself, but...
Oh, my engine sounded weird. It seems like there's been a massive amount of miscommunication, because I don't want to believe that they've purposely just, done some testing and not talk. Yeah, I don't want to believe they've been shady about the way they've tested. I want to believe there's some decency in this whole thing.
There is at the lower end of the grid, but at the top end, it's every man for himself.
I know, but I just don't want to think that Pirelli and Mercedes, had secret conversations to say, "Oh yeah, do this for us, and it'll really help you in 2014."
I don't really think that's the case. I mean, Pirelli and Mercedes have both said they've not let... Mercedes said they haven't learnt any information from the tyres, and Pirelli said they're not telling Mercedes anything, and they're going to give the opportunity to any other team that wants it, which is fair enough. But the issue is that they have tested this year's tyres. That's the biggest issue for everyone. This year's tyres, Mercedes is struggling. They've destroyed this year's tyres.
Yes, their rear tyre wear is the worst on the entire track, isn't it?
It is. And that's where their issue comes from.
And that's why Pirelli actually chose Mercedes. It was a nice team to choose.
They could have also gone for Red Bull, but Pirelli have been very anti-Red Bull at the moment, because they don't want to be perceived as being the new Bridgestone favouring Ferrari. And they don't want to be favouring Red Bull. Oh, it's very tricky, that one. Oh, Maldonado's beating my rather slow lap time there.
Right, guess I better put the hammer down now.
This challenge is easy enough to do, by the way.
It is, just whack it up to mix 3 and drive.
Oh, not even that, I'm just driving steadily. I'm just worrying about the throttle percentages. I'm on 80% consistently. And you don't even need full throttle, you just need part throttle. So I suppose in theory, you could do it with an entire 100% on the throttle.
Don't forget you've got the target time as well.
Oh,
so you can't just go slow. Whoa! Ricciardo, you twat! What the fuck was that?
Well, the target time for me is 1:45.5. My first lap was a 1... I can't see it at the moment. Shit. 1:37, I think?
Yeah. Okay, seriously, that Ricciardo then, what the fuck? He just, braked in front of me.
Could be worse. Could be Verne. Or Di Resta, or Hamilton, or one of the other drivers you don't like.
Senna. Peak. Or fucking peak.
1:37 again.
Hate peak. Every time I was doing the practice for this track, by the way, and Hungary in the wet, I was practicing Hungary in the wet and Brazil in the dry, peak messed up every single lap I did.
In this game, he's the worst back marker ever.
He really is. Glock. I love Glock. In fact, I've got 21 drivers on my kill list.
You know there's only 22 in the race, and we're 2 of them.
There's 24 in this.
Is there?
Yeah, you're thinking about 2013.
Oh yes, my apologies.
Yeah, so it's 21 drivers long. I can't include Kobayashi and Perez, because I never see them. And
Perez.
yeah, I'm not going to include you because we both actually try to, give way to each other a bit.
I'm sorry, what's that, Watson? Oh, Mod's about to overtake me. Twat! Bang! Wallop! Thanks, mate.
I'm not that bad.
No, you're worse. You don't even give me the warning.
I do. I always say I'm coming up on the inside. And then I say, no, I'm not. Then, yes, I am. And I can't decide.
You're such an arsehole, you know that?
No, but Glock would get out of the way. You I can't include in this, kill list. And Glock is so slow, he just gets out of the way. I love it. Even Schumacher stays in the way. And he's supposed to be good at getting out of the way.
Schumacher's one of the worst ones in this game.
I know, he really is.
We've lost position.
You're in 4th at the moment.
Yep, but I'm not even trying. I completed the R&D though, so it's 10% less engine wear, which makes no difference at this stage of the championship.
Yeah, right now that is the worst one we could probably get.
Could have done with bigger brakes, or yeah, bigger brakes. That's the one we haven't got yet this year. Bigger brakes. Wouldn't mind some big brakes. No, we've only got medium. We could change the pressure.
I just think it's because of the co-op series. In single player I can change them.
Let's go back to the F1 news. Williams are now confirmed as using Mercedes engines next year. Caterham might be using Renault. Well, they say they're using Renault engines, but
Whoops.
Renault haven't officially confirmed it. What's up?
I'm afraid to say.
Did you lose yet another wing?
I've only lost one.
So far.
I did that.
Giuseppe has moved up into pole.
Oh, is that it?
First row of the grid.
Yeah.
Well, I hope it, at least from anybody watching the race from my point of view last time out, I apologise for letting you all at the last corner when I did, but I enjoyed the race, just despite how I reacted afterwards. When I finally calmed down and, finished the recording and everything, I went back to Watson and said, you know what, that was actually fun, despite the fact I stuffed it.
Yeah, you did race really well, considering you had a spin earlier on, and you nearly finished in 2nd. That was good.
I think all I really needed to do was just settle for 3rd, rather than just being desperate for the extra points. But
At the end of the day, you were ahead of Button, weren't you?
yeah. And then I overcooked it getting back onto the track.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Two bad things.
Well,
At the moment, Sutty is sleeping behind me and he's stretching his paws out of my back, massaging me with his claws.
aww.
And a moth has appeared.
Uh-oh, so he's going to wake up.
And then he's going to see the moth. The moth's going to land on my monitor. He's going to go bump on the monitor because he's so big. The monitor won't just fall off, it'll fly.
Yeah, it really will. It's so precariously set up that it will just go boom as soon as he touches it. You might just want to get Sutty out of your room now.
It'll be alright so long as he doesn't wake up. But for anybody who doesn't know how big Sutty is, I highly recommend going to the
250 subscriber special.
That's the one, 250 subscriber special, thank you. And also, I'd like to give a big shout out to, funnily enough, Mr. Gamosaurus, who's now on 250. Woo!
Oh yes, he has finally reached 250. In fact, he was speaking to me about it in the chat last night. Woohoo!
Yeah, if anybody wondering, we have our own little private Skype chat that me, him, Watson, and DF...
Warzak85 DF, also known as Quigley.
Kriegel.
Quigley is how he said it himself once when we were at Monaco.
Oh, okay then. Go ahead, because he's Norwegian, isn't he? And he has a different way of pronouncing things to us.
Let's see, Webber just got out of the way. Nice guy, Webber.
Webber's
He's still on the
awesome.
kill list.
Leave Webber alone. He's not done me any harm yet.
Oh no, who is it that wants to punch, I've forgotten his name, Vettel? Raikkonen? I've forgotten.
Raikkonen wants to punch Perez.
Yeah, he's not on the kill list.
Not yet.
No, so it's 20 drivers. But Senna's right up at the top with Peak.
What about Alonso and Schumacher?
Yeah, they're on there.
Maldonado, strangely, isn't on the list, I don't think. He hasn't...
He's on mine.
I haven't seen Maldonado much at all this season.
Well, that's because he's shit. No, he's not as good as us, that's the thing. He's just
Oh, Glock!
Creep.
Sorry, carry on.
Just get Glock blocked.
I got... Yeah, I got Glock blocked.
You got Glock blocked.
Oh shit, I got... Oh, it's okay, he's just rolled over. The claws are at my back, and his eyes have opened up. Leave them off alone.
Oh.
Right, anyway, if the game does look less pretty than normal on my screen, I do apologise again, but Watson's convinced me to turn the anti-aliasing down.
It's on 2 times, but I will get him down to 0 eventually, guys.
No, you won't. I tried it. It looks shit.
It looks fine.
It looks shit.
It looks fine.
When you're so used to 8 times...
Which looks shit.
I could do 8 times till the cows come home, but I can't record and do 8 times.
Oh, that's because it's shit.
No, it's because I'm running a 660, which apparently isn't as good as your, what is it, 7970?
7870. I haven't got a 79. So is there even a 7? Yeah, there are 79 series, but I'm not sure if there's a 7970 yet.
I think there is.
Or actually, if they got to the 8000 series already.
12th place.
I'm not sure, but I think Nvidia have released their new line of graphics cards now.
Yeah, mine probably won't be quite as good as it'll be better than some of the lower end ones, but
Yours is nearly top of the range, you arsehole.
yeah, but there's higher range ones in AMD as well. So if Nvidia's brought out their newest of the new ones, I'm going to be competing with them for a bit, but mine's still fucking godly for the price of it.
Oh yeah. Very happy with yours. I'm trying to think what else there is in the way of F1 news. I'm so busy on the race at the moment, I actually can't remember what's going on. And there was plenty this last week. Plenty.
Oh, Montreal may be cut next year from the calendar.
Actually, I read about that in the chat briefly, but I thought, no,
Yes.
I'll ask you about it, because you just remind me now to ask about it. So, I don't... What? Why?
Basically, I think it was Bernie Eccleston went to the track and said, okay, we need to make all of these improvements, which are going to cost about 10 million quid. Can you, the people who put the race on, not us, the FIA, or me, Bernie Eccleston, who probably shits 10 million quid for lunch, can you pay for all of these changes? And they can't afford it.
Fucking Bernie Eccleston and CVC again. We're getting dangerously close to involving ourselves in the politics of F1 here, Watson.
Yes, we are. You're actually getting me involved in the fucking F1 news as well.
Yay! I'm happy with that. Feeling happy?
Twat.
Oh, you arsehole!
At the top
What?
end of the field for a while.
How close to me were you?
1/10, maybe 2.
What fuel mixture are you on?
High. Oh.
Do you want to know something really demoralising?
You're about to set an even faster time now, aren't you?
No. Somebody may be using lean.
Oh, fuck off. Are you ready to go to qualifying? You've pissed me off now.
Fucking dickhead.
I was using lean.
Close.
What?
What? 0.169. I'm guessing you were on the primes, so you didn't waste your options.
Options, high fuel mix. Wasn't really pushing that hard because I got a 130. I think got a 131.
Yeah, we all got 131s. Me, you, and Lewis with Saubers here in practice. So yes, we're catching up to Lewis. Mod and me are catching up to Lewis.
Well, more you than me.
Definitely more me than you, but you're definitely getting there as well. Something about your driving must have changed, because all of a sudden you went from 134s to 131s.
And I think I'm going to have to go back to my normal setup because Lewis is just a bit too twitchy for my liking around here.
And mine has so much rear downforce, it is unbelievable, guys.
We'll be going to
In fact, I'm going to show my setup now. Now, you can ignore this one here, Watson690B. That is one I tried to put a bit more downforce on, but it just messes it up. So here we go.
go.
I'm just going to show it on screen. I'm going to let... Oh, I've got a moth as well now. I'm going to let Mod talk for a bit whilst I just flash these through.
I've got nothing to say because I'm going out on track. You can read stuff out if you want, I don't mind.
Yeah, there's no point. Just everyone can see it. They can pause if they need to.
Pause buttons. Pause buttons are awesome things. YouTube has made a small update, has it not? Last thing I want to talk about before we concentrate on the race and everything. They've now forced everybody to migrate over to the one channel layout.
Yes! And I'm happier with the old channel layout, but there is one feature which I do like, which I am yet to use, which is on the new channel.
Is it the trailers or the fact you can customise the channel to look however you want?
Well, the fact I could actually put a background and a banner and everything all over the old one, that I liked. But the fact on this one, that I get a trailer, now that is something I really like the idea of. That is one thing which should have been on the old one, but I guess you could have made a trailer anyway, and then left it there on like as the main video on your channel, which, you know, gets played by default when people load the channel.
But then if they're already subscribed, then there's no point having it there.
Yeah, but at the same time, anyone who's not subbed, they'll see it. So if it just had that little feature where anyone who's not subbed will see this video and everyone else will see the normal video, that would have been perfect. Otherwise, I think they've messed up a bit, personally.
I like it, actually. I think the one channel is fantastic because no longer, and don't get me wrong, I'm not the world's best photoshopper, but neither am I the worst, but you're no longer limited by having the ability to afford a proper art studio to do some work for you.
No, I use paint.net. It's free. I don't need a whole art studio. I've just got me.
That's it though. The point is though, hang on, your artwork on your channel's by me.
Wait, I have an artist. I don't have an art studio.
You know what I mean though?
If you say I've got an art studio, that means your bedroom is my art studio, because that's where the artist works.
The point is though...
Or at work, in his lunchtime.
The point is though, it's a lot easier now to look a bit more professional, and you can customise your channel to look
Fuck
however
off,
you want.
Moth! For fuck's sake, he just messed up my entry to the last corner.
Was the moth called Vern out of interest?
No, the Moth is called a little flying bastard who's going to get hit with a bottle of Lucozade that's filled with water. Product placement, if he does not piss off.
Let's get Sooty down there.
Oh no, please, he'll go boom. Yeah, actually get him down here, he'll go boom up the TV and everything.
We'll have to record that at some point. Watch the cats go mad in the natural environment, guys. Whoa. 140 says,
If you do not piss off, Moth, I swear to God, I will nerf you like you are Hamilton.
43.2 for the first split.
I'm not actually going all out, I just want to get into Q2, so mine's going to be slow in comparison.
I feel like I go faster than last time. There's no disrespect to Lewis's setup, because when I tried that setup, I was taking it relatively easy and had done about 10-12 laps already.
43.8, by the way.
What did I say? I got 43.2.
42 point something. Point
That
3?
40. Oh, 42.
42.3, wasn't it?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
I'm fairly sure it was. Yeah, I'm not even putting full throttle most of the time.
You've dropped to
135.
Oh, there's Vern. I just pushed him off track.
Maldonado's beating me. Arsehole.
Penalty!
What?
Vern got in the way, I pushed him. Alright, I need to qualify in first to get the best position I can. Actually, no, I want to qualify in second so that I can start in 12th.
Button? Button pushed me.
Oh god, that is a terrible time.
Oh shit. And now my rear tyres are gone.
Oh shit! Oh my god, this race had so much potential. We practiced and everything.
Have you just got another penalty?
No, I've just gone off track at the first corner.
I may have accidentally messed up everybody's qualifying. I'm not even using the quarter throttle. I'm just dabbing the throttle to get back on the track and spin, spin, spin. Bloody game. Well, back in we come.
Here we go. That Moth is really going to die in between like this session and the next if it does not get the hell away from me. It's so distracting, I can just see it in the corner of my eye.
Poor Watson. Do you reckon I'll be alright for 135.7?
Probably, yeah. It's only Q1. I've got a Glock, no, I've got a Vern right up my arse after I pushed him off.
You're nearly out of fuel.
And I'm purposely keeping him back a little bit. Not enough to get a penalty, but just enough to piss him off.
Have you set a lap yet?
I did, but it was invalidated by a penalty, I think. And this one's about to be terrible because I went off at the first corner.
There's a horrible bump there, just after you go through Sector 2 split.
Wait, you just gone through it yourself?
Yeah, I think I'm right behind you.
Yeah, it should be Vern ahead of you then. Moth, please get out of here. Otherwise I'll pull into the pits and I'll just take some time out to kill you.
I'm pitting anyway. Put some more fuel in, have a look at the times. Okay, I'm in. How are you looking?
Terrible, 140.
Oh.
I told you I went off at the first corner.
Yeah, but oh.
Well, ooh, because I went off and lost tons of time.
Maybe it's because I've got a bit of a cold, but it's supposed to be like a empathising. Ah.
That's much more like it, but it sounds a bit condescending.
Busy.
No, it wasn't intended to.
Glock stayed out of the way. Good boy.
This is an interesting read while you're going around. I'm looking at the teammate challenge. I'm going to read out a set of numbers for those that aren't actually watching and are just using it as a podcast type thing, just listen to us. Although I don't imagine anybody doing that instead of watching the racing.
Yeah, the racing's much more interesting than us talking.
But the set of numbers I'm going to read out, the first number is going to be how many times I've beaten Watson. The second number is how many times Watson's beaten me. So, out-raced, 412. Podiums, 4.8. Out-qualified, 3.13. Fastest laps, 5.11. Championship points, 103 to 191. He's beaten me in all 5 areas, and oh shit, the cat's awake. What's up?
Can you please send him to me?
Giuseppe.
And I'm done. I'm just retiring from session before I even go out on track. I am taking 5 minutes to hunt him off.
Why don't you come upstairs and get this bloody cat?
It's really tempting, but I think I might have to take his role.
137, 138. I think I'm fine on a 135.
Come back, you little fucker. I've got a newspaper around here. Right, meet him, Mike. Back in 5 minutes. Fuck, I've lost him. There he is.
Can we at least get to the next session? Watson. Watson! Well, now all of a sudden the F1 series has just decided to go on pause for the next few minutes. This is fantastic viewing for you all, I'm sure. So what to talk about while Watson goes hunting him off it? Is the vote going to fail? 2, 1. Failure? Failed. But I'm the only one in the session! Fine, I'll retire from session. That'll do. So Watson gets first on qualifying, but in P1 I should say, but he's got a 132? Oh, you motherfucker. But he does have a 10th place penalty. Williams is looking good. I'm up there. The McLarens are looking bad. That's exactly what we need right now.
Alright, I'm back. It's disappeared somewhere. I can't actually find it now.
And that's a normal looking dropout point at the bottom of Q1. Both from Russias, both HRTs, both KTMs, but unfortunately Kimi Raikkonen joined them in the drop zone.
Can't you take Ricciardo? He messed up my practice.
Never mind, Watson, never mind.
Yeah.
After Q2 we go. Hello, Sooty, what are you doing?
Oh, the little puddy cat.
He's sprawling out across my leg now.
Aww.
Why can't you just sleep in one spot? Seriously, just stay.
He was down here with me the other day, laying on the sofa, in between the gap between my leg and the arm of the sofa. There was barely any room there, but he was insisting on sleeping there. And he was on his back, properly sprawled out, started stroking his stomach, and he stretched like a motherfucker. And then his head was just resting on my knee.
Oh yeah.
But every time, his head slipped off my knee, and he'd bring it back up. And then it'd slide down again really slowly and bring it back up, and it's so cute. And, I couldn't help but stroke his belly, it's so cute.
Haha, fuck you, Watson, I'm first out for once.
That's right, I was a bit slow then, because I was too busy talking.
It's all good. Oh, why's my view changed? There we go. For some reason it didn't put me on TV pod.
Haha! It's because it sucks.
Not seen that one before.
Yeah, that's a new bug for me. Well, I haven't had it myself, but it's a new bug.
Think of bugs, can I just say, PlanetSide 2? If anybody at home is watching this thinking, what's PlanetSide 2? It's a free-to-play, massively online, multiplayer, first-person shooter. Free-to-play, did I mention free-to-play?
It's free-to-play, developed and published by Sony Entertainment Online. You have
Anyway.
free continents, free warring factions, and there are literally hundreds of people per army, per battle, when you get into the really big motherfucking huge battles. It is awesome. Seriously, give it a try. I will plug the hell out of that game.
We love it, we really do. But that's besides the point. The point it's trying to get to is, every day, when you log on, you get passive certification points. Think of it as spendable experience. Like, say, when you're playing Warcraft and you can spend talent points. Stuff like that.
Yes, in PlanetSide 2, for every 200 experience you get 1 certification point. So it pretty much is a translation of your experience in the game.
Oh, I didn't know that one. Nice one. Well, anyway, so you can imagine, I've got 3 characters, 1 for each faction. You log on to one, get the cert points for that, and then you log out. Oh, the game's crashed. So you log back in, get cert points for the next character, and then you switch to the next one. Oh, that's crashed. And then when you're finally done, you want to quit the game has crashed. Would you like to close it? And they've finally fixed that bug.
Yeah, I haven't tried it again today. Is there a new patch for today?
I don't know, I haven't had one.
Okay, because I still had the closing down bug yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah, last night I played it a bit.
I haven't noticed one. I only patched it up about 10 minutes before we started playing today. We're playing F1 now even. And I haven't noticed a patch going live or anything.
It was a really small one I had, I think. Don't quote me. Go on, what are you getting through first sector, by the way?
Soon tell you. I've got a little bit of traffic, so it's going to be a slow one anyway.
It just needs to be fast enough.
42.4.
Mine won't match that. I've had traffic and I'm on the primes. 33.1.
33.1?
Yeah. And that is a really shitty sector too. I just need to get this lap done now.
33? I only got 42. Shitty my arse.
Get out the way, Alonso! Oh my god, you are a twat. Fucking Spaniard. I don't hate Spanish people. I don't hate people of any race. I just like to pick on them for their race because he's pissing me off. I mean, no racism in any way here, guys, if anyone thinks I do.
It's alright, they think exactly the same as you white English prick.
I'll accept that. That's what, I'm a hairy white English prick. My hair makes a cameo in your 250 subscriber special. Go watch it, guys! Woohoo!
134, I'm happy with that.
This one's going to be terrible, but it'll be close enough.
Giuseppe's currently second.
There's your answer.
I can't see it.
No, I've said to vote.
Fantastic, that was the fastest lap.
Oh, in that case then. Let me just get onto the straight so I can actually select it myself.
There we go.
What's that?
Yeah, Alonso, 136.330. You goddamn suck, you piece of poo.
Let's have a look who's in the drop zone then. So we've got Verne, Senna, Massa, Di Resta, Hulkenberg, Schumacher and Ricciardo out. And going through into Q3 in reverse order are Grosjean, Rosberg, Button, Alonso, Hamilton, Vettel, Maldonado, yourself, Watson, Webber and me.
Yeah, Maldonado, he does tend to do quite well in the qualifying. And then he's somewhere up there in the race, but he's never at the top.
Amusingly, Jenson Button is nowhere near the front, and he's the main one to watch this weekend.
Yeah, actually, well, wait for Q3.
Yes, it's true, but Button's never been the greatest qualifier anyway.
Depending on how I do through the first couple of corners, can I ask you to hold them up for me? If I do really badly through the first couple of corners, I get hardly any places. Can you hold them up just before the second sector split so I can get a few more through that corner?
You want me to take one for the team again?
No, I want you to slow them down so I can actually get closer to getting the championship. I don't mind not winning, but god damn I need to get close to winning that championship.
No, you need to... Oh shit, why am I going off the track now? I've done it how many races in a row now? I said, oh, I usually hang out, and then just press the button to go out.
4 or 5. 4 or 5.
Yeah. It's getting there now. Oh, you're out first.
Machoed, motherfucker.
Go.
No, someone else coming out.
Red Bull, Lotus. So there's 2 cars in between me and you. That's fine.
This is my first proper hot lap on the on the options. I am gunning it for first place so that I can get into 11th.
Oh shit, I spun already. Literally just coming out the pits to spun it.
Use it to your advantage if you can and get some time behind everyone.
I'm just getting back out onto the track.
I'm going to assume, because you're not raging, you've still got your front wing.
Well, I haven't raged the last couple of times I lost the wing.
Well, you haven't gone, oh, fuck, or anything like that. Well, usually with you it's, oh, shit.
This is true. No, my wing is intact, 100%.
Good.
I cleaned up the tyres a bit now. Tyres are looking good.
Ooh. Right, time to go round the really awkward corner.
Excuse me.
I call this one the awkward corner because it's the exit that gets me.
People need to go past me. Go past, picking up loads of shit on my tyres. That's it, everybody get past me. Why didn't I just wait? Oh, there goes a bit of wing.
Oh, what happened?
Your front wing
I just weaved a little bit on cold tyres, letting everyone go past.
Well, and it just sort of fell off.
Yeah. Yeah. Fell off as in I just looked at the barrier and it went nom 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 nom!
What are we going to do with you?
It's only an element.
It's only an element.
And end plate.
They always go together, those two do.
Yeah, I know, but...
That was braking way too early for that corner. Do 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 do. Oh shit! Brake, 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 brake! There is a corner coming up.
Well done, Watson.
That's why we don't sing to ourselves when we're trying to race.
Yeah, you can. Anyway, it's time for my hot lap. Go, go, go. I'm going to try it anyway. What have I got to lose? I've got enough time for another lap. I've got no traffic. Come on. Come on, car.
I really want to know what Lewis makes of our route, us through these corners.
Well, that hairpin was shite. Oh, I've got a good line for there, Watson, he says. Try my line, he says. And then, and steer.
You didn't even get your own line through that corner, right?
I've messed up under braking. I'm braking too early now.
Ah, yeah, twat.
What is it you say? Better to brake too early than not at all?
Yeah, that's true, because at least then you keep it on track, you don't, like, screw up your tyres more, you don't lose so much time in the gravel pits. I can do better. I was doing that on the primes in the practices. And that wasn't even time trial, guys, because you can't use the primes in time trial. That was just a practice session around here.
Oh, fuck off.
That was terrible. I might just retire. I'm retiring.
I hate you.
See if I can find you real quick. Maldonado's out on track. And here's the mod. If you can, aim for 132 because I really need to get 11th. Just that one position more will help in that first corner.
But you're through to Q3.
This is Q3, isn't it?
I thought you were on about tyre changes and whatnot.
No, that's me. I can start on the primes. But if you get a 132-ish on this, go for another lap.
135, yeah.
If you get a 132-ish, that will definitely leave you, in second place. But it will let me start in 11th, so you're still starting first. No real change there in regards to you starting in first. But it will help me that little bit more in the race. Team orders here, man. Team orders. With teamwork.
That's more like it. Teamwork. Team orders? What?
Well, I could say team orders, but neither of us are in charge, so...
This is true.
5 minutes to go.
Ooh, bit of a lock up there.
This is more like it.
Okay. Ooh, bumper cam. Ooh, bit of a lock up there. Yeah. Your steering still seems a bit jerky, by the way.
Yeah. But it's under control.
What'd you get through that split, by the way?
A 1.3 down on you.
That's good. If you can keep it there, that's perfect. Unless you're absolutely determined to get another lap, in which case you'll shred these tyres.
Now I'll be pitting in after this, I think.
Alright. Well, just retire, I think, because you'll be safe. In fact, before you do, let's just see. Yeah, you've got a 134 so far, apparently.
And I know I could do better.
Hamilton's got a 134. Button 134. Alon, they're all setting 134s.
There we go. I can't be asked to try and get anywhere closer to yours. I was saving tyres for the race.
Alright then.
So, on that note then, would you like to...
So, me, first place, 10th place goddamn penalty. At least I set a nice time.
Actually, can we leave it on the screen for a minute? You could do some talking while I go get some water real quick.
Alright. So yes, there's me, first place. I did set a blistering lap. I know I can do a lot better than that, but I can't get the angle right on that that one corner into the first straight. Corner 3 I think it is, because you've got the right, then the left, and then the right onto the straight. Hamilton and Button, 3rd and 4th. They're going to start 2nd and 3rd, so MoD's got a bit of work for him there, considering those are our main championship contenders, especially Button. Fernando Alonso in the Ferrari. I'm going through this slowly, I know, but I can't, because I can. Then Sebastian Vettel and Mark Webber make up row 3 of the grid. This is all very close from MoD backwards, that is all very close times. Then Nico Rosberg setting a 134.852, that is 0.007 behind Romain Grosjean in the Lotus. Wow. I'm actually quite impressed there. And of course, Pastor Maldonado in the Williams, only 1 second here to cough.
I have water.
We have a MoD again.
I'm just gonna put the headset back on. Hello, I'm back. Oh, Sooty's moving.
You've just woken him up, haven't you?
Yes, Sooty's leaving? He's left, oh. Well, that's an interesting way to... I take it you've done all the talking you need to do?
Yeah, I just basically said everyone's in this position, that position.
Okay, cool. Well, on that note, guys, we shall see you on Wednesday. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe on either my channel or Watson's, and if you've watched one of our point of view, maybe consider watching the other one as well.
Yeah, because we do have different driving styles. I mean, admittedly, I seem to be quicker, but MoDs is still very interesting. If you want to see precision driving, just watch them both, either way.
Mine isn't precise, mine's... Yeah, if you could do it, actually, if you got something like Windows 7, or if you can be asked to split the windows up properly, watch them side by side, sync up the audio, and have fun.
Yes, I always use I just try and use audio cues of when to sync it up. But yes, I've been Watson.
I've been MoD.
And this has been the qualifying at India. Thank you for watching.
Thank you indeed. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I'm happy. I'm a happy bunny.